I didn't notice him the first time. That's what bothers me the most. Because when I try to think back, I should have. I started out about 3 weeks ago. Nothing dramatic. No loud noises. No shadows in the corner of my room. Just a feeling. You know the one. When you're alone, something in your body quietly disagrees. I live alone. Top floor apartment, no shared walls, no reason for footsteps, no reason for voices. And for years, that's exactly how it was. Until one night, I heard something shift behind me. I was sitting on my couch, lights off, TV flickering just enough to keep the room dim. And I swear, I heard the faintest sound of fabric moving. Not footsteps, not breathing, just something adjusting its weight. I turned around immediately. Nothing. Of course. I checked the entire apartment anyway. Closet, bathroom, even the front door, locked twice. Everything was exactly where it should be. That's when I told myself that it was just my imagination. For a few days, I believed that. The second time, I didn't turn around. I don't know why. I was standing in the kitchen, pouring a glass of water. That same feeling crept up again. The quiet, crawling certainty that I wasn't alone. And then, that same sound, soft, controlled, like someone shifting their stance to stay balanced. But this time, it was closer, right behind me. I remember the way my hand froze on the glass, the way the air felt thicker. And something in my head told me, don't turn around. I stood there for what felt like minutes, just listening, waiting for it to move again. It didn't. Eventually, I forced myself to turn, slowly, carefully. Nothing again. That's when I started noticing things, small things. A chair slightly out of place, a cabinet left just barely open, my bedroom door not fully closed when I was sure I shut it. At first, I tried to explain it away. I came home early one day. I wasn't supposed to be there. That's important. I left work sick, came home hours before I normally would. And when I walked in, everything looked normal. Too normal. The air felt wrong. Still, heavy. Like I had interrupted something. I didn't call out. I don't know why, but I stayed quiet. That's when I heard it. From my bedroom. Soft, deliberate movement. Not random, not accidental. Someone was in there. I grabbed the nearest thing I could, a kitchen knife, and walked slowly down the hallway. Every step felt louder than it should have. The door to my room was slightly open, just enough to see the darkness inside. And I remember thinking, if someone is in there, they already know I'm here. I pushed the door open fast, stepping inside, knife raised, ready. No one. But something was wrong. The closet door, it was closed. I never close it, ever. I stood there just staring at it, waiting, hoping it would just swing open on its own, that I'd see it was empty, that this would all make sense. But it didn't move. neither did I. For what felt like forever, until finally I stepped forward, reached out, and opened it. It's empty. I checked every corner, every inch. Nothing. No one. That should have been the end of it. But it wasn't. Because that night, I finally understood what was happening. I woke up around 3 a.m. No reason. Just awake and completely still. Because something felt different. The room was darker than usual. Quieter. Then I realized why. My bedroom door was open. I always sleep with it closed. Always. And beyond it, in the hallway, I could see something. Not clearly, just a shape. Standing there, perfectly still, watching me. I didn't move. I didn't breathe. I just stared at it. And after a few seconds, it shifted slightly, like it was adjusting its posture. The same sound, that soft fabric movement. Then I understood. It had always been there. Every time I heard it, every time I felt watched, every time something moved. I just never turned around fast enough. Didn't come closer. Doesn't speak. Doesn't touch anything when I'm looking. Just watch. And now, I don't turn around anymore. Because the last time I did, it was closer, right behind me. And I realized something worse than not being alone. It only moves when I'm not looking. And eventually, I'm going to blink.